Hello and welcome. My name is Jeff Mack. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this broadcast today. You know, as we go through life, a lot of us find ourselves wondering if we're ever going to find the right opportunity, if we're ever going to be fortunate enough to stumble across something where the timing is right, where we could take some action and change the course of our lives. I can tell you that 18 years ago, I stumbled across such an opportunity with this company. I could see where the company was headed, and I decided to take some serious action. As I look back over the last 18 years of involvement, it's almost like a fairy tale for me. I live a life today that really back then I could only dream about, and hopefully I don't take it for granted, but I'm here to tell you, the opportunity window I'm going to describe to you over the next 20 minutes, I believe, has more striking power than what I saw 18 years ago. The timing window that we see today has more activity happening right now than I think I've ever seen in years. And here we are, we find ourselves really on the cusp of a dynamic opportunity that you can take advantage of. I am, because I see the window opening up in dramatic fashion. So let's just kind of jump right into this. What I'd like to talk to you about first and foremost is aging. I think most of us realize it's inevitable. We're going to get older. But the truth of the matter is how you age is completely up to you. Are you going to age gracefully? Will you look and feel younger than you really are? You know, some people do age gracefully, and some don't. Well, regardless of how a person ages, one thing's for certain, it's on the minds of virtually every consumer out there, because there's a gigantic demographic that puts it right out there front and center for us to see. And that's the fact that between 1946 and 1964, virtually 1/3 of the North American population was born. Literally 90 million people were born in that 18-year window of time. Now, the impact that has on an economy is profound, because as you look back in the 50s, when these babies started to flood into the market, companies that addressed the needs of those babies saw dramatic increases. As they got older and became teenagers, companies that addressed the needs of that teenage generation had a huge windfall. As they got older again and became young adults and started to raise families, industries that catered to those growing families and where they were headed saw tremendous growth. Now, as interesting as it's been, as you look at that aging demographic, really what's happened here is spurts of baby boomers have impacted these markets. I mean, think about it for a minute. The leading edge of the generation at 18 years old and the trailing edge just being born, clearly all the boomers weren't thinking about the same things. All the boomers mentally weren't in the same place. We'll roll the clock forward to today, and everything has changed, because the leading edge of the generation today is over the age of 60, and the trailing edge is now over the age of 40. And the demographics, when you look at those numbers, change the whole paradigm, because now everybody's feeling the aging process, and it's affecting the way they spend their money. People are trying to slow it down. They're trying to do it more gracefully, and the wellness industry is exploding. In fact, it's projected to be the next trillion-dollar market out there. Well, there's no doubt about it. These guys don't want to get old, and they've redefined what aging is. Okay, today 50 is the new 30. 80 is the new 50. They've redefined it as we know it, and they're completely predictable in the way that they're going about it and the direction that they're heading. And so the key factor is you and I need to figure how to get positioned in front of this demographic. And if we can do that, we can see some benefit. Well, I want you to know there's a company out there that's done just that. NSE is perfectly positioned to take advantage of this booming anti-aging market. Okay? I'm talking about a company that has investment in technological advance that creates an opportunity that really, it's hard to find anyplace else. Let's just kind of talk about some of this for just a minute. Leading the way is a Galvanic spa. This is a programmable, handheld instrument with patented, self-adjusting galvanic currents. So in essence, what happens here is with positive and negative charges, it allows the skin to eliminate impurities and sets the stage for our products to be more efficacious. So it works synergistically with specially formulated products to create a revitalizing, restorative, rejuvenating results. So it renders our products more effective than without Galvanic. It's affordable. Okay? Spa quality treatment at a fraction of the cost and the convenience. I mean, you do this in the comfort of your own home. Well, what kind of market's out there? You know, when you talk about the spa industry, do you realize over 131 million spa visits happened in 2005 in the United States alone? On a global